Hello everyone, Dandelion here, and today's thoughts are going to be on Kaleido Star. The show opens with Sora Nagino arriving in beautiful San Fran. Not too long after she arrives though, and after getting lost, she runs into a weird guy at a news stall who has an obsession with her legs. Because grabbing the legs of a 16-year-old is the norm for some reason in 2003. After this, Sora is suddenly robbed by a man on the street, and the ensuing chase scene treats us to some of Sora's skills and abilities as she takes down the robber. This, however, causes Sora to miss her audition, which costs her a chance at joining the Kaleido stage, thanks to plot magic and the stage owner suddenly giving her a part at the last minute, who, of course, happens to be Mr. Pervert from earlier. Sora is able to get in. A common story setup for most anime involve the protagonist attempting to reach a goal and/or dream for the series. Kaleido Star does this within its first episode by making Sora join the Kaleido stage. This allows the series to focus more on her life as a performer and some of the trials and tribulations she has to face in order to keep that job. I really like this setup. Each episode teaches Sora a lesson in some way, whether it be learning a new performance trick that she never knew, some insight on how the stage is run from a business standpoint, or the inspiration to achieve a new height. Especially episodes where she's challenged to be better than she was the day before. And that's not all. A lot of the side characters' character-specific episodes I found really interesting as we got to delve in deeper with them and understand them more, their motives for joining the stage, and their reasoning for wanting to get better. Watching these episodes allowed me to really become connected to them a lot more and understand that they have a lot riding on the line to keep this career also. You wind up respecting them a little bit more than you do at the start. The voice acting was a hit or miss to me. At times some voices would peak or sound really off, with some voices breaking. It wasn't enough to make your ears bleed, thank God. And sometimes it added to the comedy. Personally, I had some favorites, being Sora's voice, Mia's voice, and the voice of Kalos. But Ken's voice was terrible. It's like the VA didn't even try for him at all. He sounds so bland and monotone, just uninteresting. Like I honestly really just didn't connect with his character largely for that. Kaleido Star's animation is gorgeous. Gonzo really put some work in on this series. There was not a single time the animation failed to impress me. I found that the more performance and acrobatic scenes to be the best, as the movements and motions are so well drawn and captured it's almost lifelike. The openings of Kaleido Star are really good. They depict each section of the show in a really good light. The first opening has a very pop wonder-like feel. The second opening feels like this sort of soft pop song. There's the feeling of determination and drive. My final thoughts on Kaleido Star are very fond actually. Aside from the early 2000s voice acting, there's a lot of good here. The animation is great and the music is catchy. The story has a lot of drive and is rarely dull. You feel the need to cheer Sora on as she performs. While not one of the mainstream titles, Kaleido Star does bring its own show to the stage. So what are your thoughts on Kaleido Star? Did you like Ken's voice? Or did you really like the animation? Let me know in the comments below. Until then, this is Dandelion, blown away.